Well, hello there, it's Kriint and welcome to another speed build. I am really stoked about today's build. This was my first thought when I saw the Paranormal Stuff Pack trailer, and I was so excited to build it. And I just, your girl, she needs to build something weird, quirky. Like, these house builds, it ain't really for me. So for whatever reason, I don't know why, for the past two for the past two packs, whatever. Generally, for whatever reason, I tend to build trailer houses when I have early access to showcase a pack. I don't know why, but I thought, you know what? Let's keep this tradition going. How can I bring the trailer house, but combine it with a Paranormal Stuff Pack? And it didn't really hit me at first. So I searched on Instagram. I think I searched medium trailer house or something like that. And then I saw so many wagons from fortune tellers or circus stuff. And I thought, of course, duh. And I just obviously kept searching to find similar things for the one to strike my creativity. And there was this one illustration that it was, I will link in the description. It was just so weird. And obviously, like, how weird can you make a wagon look, right? It's just a wagon. But you needed to have that something that would look different and weird. At least that is what I was looking for. And it's essentially what I built and what I recreated. I will link in the description. But it was everything. For whatever reason, it had plants on the roof, and I loved it. I loved it so much. So when I finished the other builds, it was time for me to build the weird seat. And I started building it. And about 1.5 hours in, I was like, what the hell is that? I need to be stopped. Like, I knew what I was building, but what the hell is that? This makes no sense. This is so weird, and I loved it so much. Does this make sense? Because when you look at something and you think, what the hell am I doing? Usually it's wrong, but this was the right type of what the hell is that? If that makes any sense. So yeah, the exterior is so colorful, is so quirky. I love the fact that we have a clothesline next to some fairy lights, and then you also have like some banners. I love it. The plants on the roof also, it's next level. I don't know why, but this traveling wagon has palm trees, because obviously when you travel, you need to have your trees with you. I just love it so much. But the space is so small, so I had so much trouble working with the interior. Obviously, this was supposed to be a small build because obviously it's a wagon, but what I wanted to do, at least in my mind, when you go to a fortune teller, obviously I've never went to one. I don't even recall if I've seen movies. Well, I've seen, but not that many. You don't go like through the fortune teller's house, right? You just go through a door and there's like the room. When you open a door, the front door, I don't know. And then there's the entire house. So that was my idea. This is what I wanted to do. But obviously the space is so weird because everything is on a diagonal. So I had to work around that. But I wanted when you open the exterior door, you can just have the fortune telling area. And obviously since the exterior is so colorful, I wanted to bring that to the interior. But I also wanted to keep the more mystical vibe, because we had the more bohemian. I did not want that when I did the New Orleans build. I did not want that to be so bohemian, but I didn't want it to be so mystical as the investigation and paranormal investigators room build that I did. I wanted it to be somewhere in between all three. Like, I wanted it also to be magical, but not too magical. I don't know if that makes any sense. So this is what I tried to do. Again, I had so much trouble, but somehow this entire area works and it's completely functional, which I was so excited, so stoked. And I think I used this red wallpaper with the green cyan, turquoise, I don't know, variant in every single build that I did. It's kind of embarrassing, but I really like it. I really love how these two work together. And I'm really, really happy with how the end result ended up looking like, because this, for me, in my mind, this was the main build that I wanted to do. The room build, it just happened because, well, I had early access and I kind of had to utilize it. And the first day, the video would go up at 11, so I thought, who cares? No one would see it. Which, by the way, again, I thought no one would see it, but for whatever reason, it has 800 views, which is not okay. It's not okay. Like I mentioned it on the video, I think this video will go flop, so I don't want to put much effort in it. And then it just, why? I think, this is karma and it's biting my butt. But what I love about it is I imagine some poor little guy or girl searching on YouTube Paranormal Stuff Pack build and then finding this room build and thinking, oh, that is so cool. Clicks. What's the build? And they think, I love that. They must be doing more cool room builds like that. Let's subscribe. And then, I don't know, they just see the timeline this build and they're like, what the fuck did they subscribe at? What is that? Where did I sign up? This is not okay. Like, this is my thought, because I don't imagine everyone in the simming community liking weirder stuff, like that. Quirky builds, usually what gets downloads and what gets views is normal houses, so they're up for a wild ride. Let's just say that. Oh boy. So something that I tried to add a lot in this house was, I did not want it again to have the creepy vibe with the dolls, but I did want to obviously add some dolls. And also I added so many of these candles for whatever reason. I don't know what they do, but they give a weird blue glow. It's just like, why? Why? I don't know. I haven't played the pack. I don't know how the paranormal career investigators work. I know the table works only because I had to test it. So, yeah, this is it. I have no idea what the pack is about. I don't know. But yeah, we're moved into the more normal areas, which again, I want them to be more hidden, but I also wanted to incorporate the, you know what, okay, I know I can explain the style that I wanted to go with. These people who do tea leaf readings and stuff like that? This is who I thought lives in this house. So I wanted it to be very crowded and very just overcluttered, but with older stuff. And also I used a lot of tea for whatever reason, I don't know. And a lot of mirrors, because even though while editing, I think I got it wrong, but while building, essentially what I thought was, I remember seeing somewhere or hearing to move it, so I don't recall where, that mirrors capture the person's soul. But while editing, I think I realized it was probably photographs. I don't recall where I heard it. And no idea. But this house has so many mirrors because obviously whoever lives here deals a lot with spirits, so they trap them in mirrors. I don't know why. This is my thought process again. So this is the reason why I wanted to have a lot of older stuff, a lot of herbs, a lot of teas, and this was my only guidance while building. I had no other idea what I was doing. I just wanted it to be kinda cozy, kinda colorful, kinda old looking, and just kinda had to combine all of those. I don't know. But yeah, I think it makes sense, doing tea leaf readings and stuff like that, or palm readings. I don't know, again, I have no idea about that stuff. And living in a trailer wagon going across the country. I think it's a cool concept. Obviously, it doesn't really work in the Sims, but you know what? Whatever. I wanted originally to have here in the bottom floor the toilet, just in case, I don't know. So it tells you your fate, and you're like, oh my god, this is so bad, and you pee yourself, you can go to the toilet. But yeah, it doesn't really work like that. I couldn't make the space work, so I had to make some alterations, and the toilet is now upstairs. But whatever. I honestly don't know what else to say about that. I know that I'm very tired. I've spent a lot of hours in front of the computer preparing for builds, and this was supposed to be the last one, but I recall that I said on the first video we will have 2 speed builds and 2 room builds. So I felt I would, not keep my promise, so I also did a room build, and we will have that tomorrow. But to be completely honest with you, I have a term paper to finish, or even, actually to start, and it's due on Sunday, and it's 5k words, and it's kinda stressful, so I won't be very much online for the next days. And also, after spending so many hours building and editing the video and doing the voiceovers and putting all the pictures together for all the social media, I don't even know if I will have a build up next week, because I'm tired. I don't know what else to say. I don't know if I will have the creative juices flowing. But yeah, now we move to the upstairs, and again with all the mirrors capturing the soul, which wherever I saw it was probably photographs again. For whatever reason, the outside has some teal elements, and I wanted to bring them on the interior, which I did it via doors, and these items from Parenthood worked really well. To be completely honest, I even forgot they existed, but I think they look pretty kinda bohemian, kinda cool. And this is the bedroom, which honestly couldn't have a more weird shape. But I made it work. I decided to add an office there for whatever reason. I wanted a desk. A desk is always usable. We don't have a living room. I know we have a single chair, because I don't really imagine more than one sim living here. I don't know. Aren't usually fortune tellers living alone? I haven't seen any in movies having a family or a husband. Usually they have cats or dogs. That's it. But obviously I wanted the whole room to have the elements that the downstairs has, some color, some quirky things, very crowded walls, and I didn't know how to make the desk look cool, but I really wanted to use the desk area, that desk, because we've done 2 builds now, well, even the 3rd room build, and I haven't used that desk anywhere. And to be completely honest, I don't think I will ever use it again, because it's a bit too much. But I really wanted to use it here. I was like, yes, this needs to be used before never seeing it again. Same with these paintings, by the way, which are way too much. Way too much. These paintings, the ones from vampires, I never use them. So it was a great chance for me to just do stuff. I thought for a second I should add a cauldron and make her, or whoever lives here, a witch or a wizard. But I thought, no, probably not. So yeah, but there is space if you want to add a cauldron in the balcony. I decided to add a rocking chair there, just because I thought it looked cool. By the way, since we are in the screenshots now, I should mention that this build is up in the gallery in case you want to download it, as the other builds that I did for Paranormal Stuff Pack. I shared them when the pack went live. Hope you enjoyed them. And this is the entire build. I had so much fun building it. It was so quirky. It was so weird. It was also kind of challenging again. But I'm really happy with the final result. This is everything. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope that you will have an amazing day. And take care. Bye.